us on the main line. Tell them what you want. Do you remember, it's going to age me, but we would go, call them collect, save 25%.
I remember the jingle, but I don't remember that being part of the gospel.
That's part of the gospel. You got to save money every time, man. Every time.
No. My mom took us to various churches, and there's just so many versions of that song that I've heard, but I've never heard it sung the way you just sung it. It was just like, whoa. Whoa. That's the party song.
That's the party song. Then we had the drums and stuff, and then the drum would do like the at the end, and then the organ would come in.
Some churches had drums, some churches didn't, so they would use the backs of chairs.
Your mom said praise him. No, I was bougie. You weren't taking me no cheap church. You weren't taking me no cheap church. You want me to sit for an hour and a half? I need to be comfortable.
Oh, no. We went to churches in people's basements.
I've done that once and looked at my grandmother in the most respectful way, and she looked back and we saw each other.
No, it just got to the point where I would just tap my mom and be like, I'm peacing out, and I would go to the bedroom in the back and then go to sleep. I'm not, hallelujah. I'm going to bed. Wake me up and y'all start sharing food.
I mean, that was the best part, though, of being in somebody's house, because the food was bomb. Praise him. Hallelujah. How are you? Well, do your intro. Now that I've sidelined.
Oh, let's break this quick. You started us with this religious trauma.
Wait, I got one more thing. I got another song on my chest. R.I.P. to my grandma. She got hit by a bazooka.
Welcome.
Comply. I have been singing that all week.
Tears. Sorry. Oh no, Giselle Bryant, you have given us so little, but what you have given us,
wow.
Tears.
I love Giselle. I am a Giselle fan. Well, I also haven't watched in like 3 years. So
anyway,
maybe
welcome.
I am like Candace fan. Oh my god! All right, continue.
Welcome.
Hello
to Black Girl Charmed, a Charmed rewatch podcast with two black girls. I am your Jamal Bryant. You will not get away with this, you low down dirty bastard. Co-host Ray, joined by my co-host.
I wish that I had the same 24 hours that Beyonce has. Co-host now.
That is so real. I know I have made it in life when I finally hired an assistant. Ugh.
I'm so tired. How are you? Besides wanting an assistant.
I'm not bad. You know, I'm here.
I know you're not good because you're not giving cleavage for the she's, he's, theys, and thems.
No. Yeah. I'm being a good Christian girl. Since you want to call Jesus on the main line. Oh, God, yo. I'm going to call my mom later and start singing that to her. God damn it. I had an AKA for this episode already. And it was... Whose man's is this? Because who the fuck is this Leo? I never met that man a day in my life. The man we saw in this episode, I don't know who that is. That man is not real. But...
You liked Leo in this episode?
No.
Oh.
No.
I thought you were saying you were turning the other cheek.
No, I was just like, I have never... Who is this white lighter? Who is he? This man don't go to...
You have all these charges? How do you have all these... We'll get into that. Let's do our report quickly and we can go through our notes because we are...
Yeah. Anyway, so I watched the Scrubs reboot. I love it. I do.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will say that this week's episode has a huge trigger warning in it. Matt Rife appears in the episode,
I've heard.
so
I've heard.
oh my god, I fast forwarded. I'm like, it was a jump scare, and then I fast forwarded, and then Jose came in the room and was like, "You're really gonna let Matt Rife bother you?"
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to be not entertained for 1 minute, so I'm going to enjoy my show the way I want to enjoy my show. That's why I watch Beyond the Gates with Leslie on mute.
Leslie, Eva. I'm now starting to like the nurse again, but I don't like the
Loki.
nurse and the weird guy. He
Anyway,
has the face of a villain, but that's not it.
I mean, you saw the TikTok I posted about him. You saw it, so Keith, no shade. You're a villain in that one Miss Pat episode, so take your lashes. I watched Shrinking. I've already cried. I said when the season started, season started, that it was gonna make me cry, and it did.
Aw.
Jerks don't die. Also watched We Own the Night, that 2007 movie with Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix, and Robert Duvall. Rest in peace, Robert Duvall. It should have
He
worked.
got hit by a bazooka. Sorry.
It should have. It should have worked, but Mark Wahlberg as a Brooklyn cop from the 1970s. All right. And Joaquin Phoenix is too old for the role. He was 32, 33 when this movie was filmed and or dropped. It should have been Penn Badgley. You needed a younger, more
I've never
charismatic.
even heard of this movie. So
That's fine. Again, it's from 2007. Why would you? Speaking of movies from way back when, I watched 1985's Just One of the Guys with season 2, episode 10's Heartbreak City, the villain Drazi. And it's a 1985 movie. I will just say that. I've started watching The Night Agent. I thought it was Dad's Spy TV, but it's Mom's Spy TV. So now there are certain scenes that I just have to fast forward through to get to what I actually want.
yeah.
The main character is a man, but he's always surrounded by powerful women. Thanks to TikTok, I came across Jamie Lee Arrows, and people kept commenting, "Your Evil Lives Here episode was so nuts." So, duh, I watched it. And it is
Lives here.
Evil Lives Here, The Killer Speaks, Season 2, Episode 1, My Father the Cannibal. He killed his girlfriend, fried parts of her, ate her, and said it's what she wanted.
Could have been what she wanted. You'll never know. I don't know if I want to go out like through somebody's digestive tract. Make me a tree.
Yo. He tricked his daughter into psychosis. It was not cool.
Season 2, episode 1. We're adding that to the list because I love me a good Evil Lives Here.
Mm-hmm. It's on HBO Max, I
I
think.
have HBO Max.
Hulu, so get it where you
I got
get
both,
it.
so it's fine.
On Hulu, since we're talking about dads, I watch Friends Like These, The Murder of Skylar Neese. And that actually had a caring father because that man really wanted to find his daughter. And yeah, I would say spoiler alert, but I feel like this Skylar Neese case has been covered. It's been covered a lot. It's with the two girls who kill their friend because they're lesbians in a small town, and the girl is like, "I'll out you because you guys don't want to be my friend anymore." Allegedly. That's what the rumor says. They admitted to killing her because they kept arguing, and they were just tired of arguing. But there's that. Oh, and today I listened to the Dream. What is it? Love versus Money, because the album came out in March 2009, and
It was trash.
it was good. No, it was so good.
I remember getting it. And I remember not liking it.
It was 2009, so I was still a very white woman. So, hey, hey, hey. Part of growing up is being honest and accountability. So, yeah, I wasn't listening to that in 2009, but listening to it now, oh, yeah, okay, okay. Oh. It's a whole album dissing Lil Wayne, so it's also very funny.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that is it for me.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Um, so my report is short because I have been preparing for this event on Saturday and I procrastinated. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna start in January. We're gonna boom bam pow this out. I started 2 weeks ago.
I feel like
And
we
I
go
have
through this a
made
lot.
I do, but it's part of the ADHD. I'm
Mm-hmm.
never going to ever do anything on time.
It's part of that rush.
Yeah. So I've done 25 keychains, 20 bookmarks, and 40 pairs of earrings.
Ooh.
I'm tired. I'm wrapping up. And I do it in quiet, like I don't like play music or anything. It is pure silence on the first floor while I'm working. I'm
It's
just zoned
insane.
out working. But I have read fucking Pharaoh is the name of the book. It is based on Ghost Alpha Unit that I read a few weeks ago. It is a different, I said I was going to read it. I actually liked this version better than Ghost Alpha Unit. It also ends on a cliffhanger, and that's supposed to come out in a couple months, so I will read that and keep you updated. But I do like fucking Pharaoh better than the Ghost Alpha Unit if you're looking for a book like that. I'm now reading, I follow this author on Threads. And she has recommended me to read one of her first books is Raise the Blood. I keep falling asleep. And not because it's a bad book, it's a gothic horror and smut. So my ears perked up, but I'm so tired that I just fall asleep. So I will report back next week to see if it was actually really good. I've caught up on Abbott Elementary. I'm trying to see if I watched anything else, and I have not. Oh, I am listening to the new Bad Omens album.
Okay.
It's really good.
Ooh.
I love Bad Omens. Oh, so good, so good. And that's it. Very, very short. I wish I did more, but I did not, except for inhale acrylic and glue in my chest.
Sorry, there's a dance class happening right across the hall.
I mean, you see, I was bobbing with you, so it didn't matter.
All right.
Too unmedicated. Well, I'm actually am medicated, which is bad, but it's wearing off, so I guess I'm unmedicated. But we can get into this episode.
You know what? It's so appropriate because they were tangoing earlier.
Ooh.
And, Sirens, tango, it's all symmetry, baby. Well, we are on season 5, episode 4, Siren Song. The original air date is October 6, 2002. The writer this week is Krista Vernoff. Her full credits are in season 3, episode 16. Death Takes a Halliwell, and Monica and Allison are back as story editors. The director this week is Joel J. Feinenbaum. His full credits are in season 2, episode 19, Ex Libris. The guest stars this week, Melinda Clark as the Siren, 57 acting credits, which is surprising, including Entourage and the OC. It's Melinda Clark. You expect to see her name more in different things. She has one of those.
Is she like long-term actors where she's in something for so long and that's why?
She had a good long arc on the OC. She was, she was Julie Cooper on the OC, and she had an arc as herself on Entourage. So I guess, but Rebecca Balding is back as Elise. Her full credits are in season 1, episode 7, when she played Aunt Jackie in The Fourth Sister. Once again, the men showing how women are clumsy and always falling down the stairs. Hawthorne James as the demonic healer, 79 acting credits including The Color Purple and Speed. Greg Provence as the Darklighter, 11 acting credits, including Homicide, Life on the Street, and Dawson's Creek. Branton Boxer as David, 46 acting credits, including Hunting Wives and The Walking Dead. And last but certainly not least, Amy Laughlin as Melissa, 16 acting credits, including The Mentalist and Veronica Mars. The trivia, very light this week. Melinda actually turned down the role of Tatum in Scream, which eventually goes to Rose McGowan. So it's all connected in Hollywood. And the flashes in Phoebe's dream include moments from the following episodes: The Honeymoon's Over, Sight Unseen, Power Outage, All Hell Breaks Loose, We're Off to See the Wizard, and Long Live the Queen. The music we heard in the episode: Come Close by Edie Carey on the DVD, and Sail On by Wendy Colonna on streaming. The IMDb synopsis is: Phoebe are lured to their death by a siren, while after an argument, Piper and Leo have their powers switched by their unborn child so that they can walk a mile in each other's shoes. The DVD synopsis is Piper and Paige try to save Phoebe's life from the scandalous siren, while Piper and Leo's personas are switched magically by their unborn child. Meh. The Black Girl Charm synopsis is: Leo finally decides to be a top-flight white lighter, which leaves Piper feeling neglected. In search of support, she turns to Paige as her pregnancy symptoms start to impact her magical abilities. Baby Halliwell decides that the solution is for her parents to walk a mile in each other's shoes. Meanwhile, Cole inadvertently puts the Charmed Ones in danger when he saves a future white lighter to impress Phoebe, leading to them confronting the siren. They must reverse the power swap and defeat the siren before she uses love against them.
I like that. That was
Thank
nice.
you. And I took a lot of notes during this episode because I watched it 3 times and noticed something different each time. So, and when I say a lot,
6 notes, and then I got annoyed. And when you say a lot,
I say 12. Did Phoebe see the knife in the premonition, or did he tell her that he almost stabbed her?
I don't know.
Because when they're making out, her eyes are closed and he's pulling the knife. So she's never saw the knife. So why are you dreaming about the knife? Also, I don't really see an issue with Cole using his powers for good.
I mean, we've said this.
It's
kind of hot.
More people get helped? Okay.
I'm will always be here for the gray moral character who only has eyes for me and clawed his way back from hell. Man, she don't know how good she got it. Continue.
This scene just highlights his narcissism because he's not listening to Phoebe. He just wants her to see him doing good, which is why he leaves in the middle of their call to go save, what's her name? Amy? I don't know. I just said her name. Melissa. There you go.
Melissa.
They keep giving Piper and Paige these scenes, and it's really hard to be a hater.
Starting over to Paige. I will admit, since last episode, I actually liked her in this episode. She did not come off as overbearing, except for that one point in the end. Mm-hmm. Other than that, I liked her.
Piper is allowed to be the needy big sister, while Paige is the nerdy, airheaded baby sister. See, why couldn't Leo just orb in the kitchen and grab them before turning on the TV? If it's a big deal, why are you being stingy with the tea?
I have so many thoughts on Leo. And I'm not going to drag it.
He rolled his eyes and was dismissive. He was mean about her tears. However, research shows fathers become distant in their first trimester as they accept this new reality. I literally did the research.
I wrote a man being a man. But I think that was to Cole. No, I wrote a man being a man when he was getting I thought he was cheating. Then I wrote Leo's a loser, and this is why we don't marry bums. And then I wrote Leo's a man who wants a baby until he has to take care of it.
So in the second trimester, the men return because it's real now and they can feel the baby move. But then they
Okay, I have
abandon
heard that.
and then they abandon you again in the third trimester
I've heard that.
because it's real this time. So honestly, his attitude is typical, but typical is terrible, so fuck him.
Can't say that it's terrible, like, or can't say that it's typical, right? Because she's also your charge, and since
No,
okay,
I'm saying he's a man. He admits later on in this episode, I thought it was a
it
joke.
was hormones. The eye roll that I had, I thought it was just get out of my
I
face.
thought no, he thought you were making it up. You thought I was making this shit up? You thought I was here like, you know what? You know what'd be funny? Hormones. As if men themselves don't have hormones.
But certain men also don't like having estrogen because they think it makes them less of a man. So, and I'm not saying that this character is like that, but it was just really weird that this is the baby that you wanted. And on top of that, it's a magical baby, a witch and a white lighter. You would think as one half of that, you would be concerned. But going back to my first note, a man being a man.
Yeah, so. Literally it was like Leo's attitude is typical but still terrible.
It was so horrible.
You're doing the crying thing. You mean crying because my feelings are hurt?
I was just like
this is the man y'all want me to be like, oh yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah.
I love dragging you in the comments too. It's great. I've joined.
I know, I saw, which is why.
They would have. You did have somebody who defended you, though.
But no, I don't even know who this man is. I really don't. Anyway,
aren't you like chosen to be a white lighter for your humility and your grace and your want to serve and be part of a greater good? Why are you this way?
Going back to my original point, why didn't you grab them from the kitchen and talk about it? Because you needed them to figure this out, and you could have came up with a plan so all the other stuff that happens later on in the episode doesn't happen. And whatever, we don't have an episode, but you could have been proactive. This is you being phony. And this is you being like, oh, I'm real busy at work all of a sudden. Oh, now you go into the white light at 8 a.m. meetings.
I was like, since when are you busy? And I know we're getting ahead of ourselves, but the fact that she heard all of these charges in her head makes me believe that he just ignored it.
The way she instantly knew that something was wrong with Melissa, I know that we're jumping ahead, but there is no way you can tell me that she felt Melissa and she not even her wife, her shawty, her nothing. Your wife. Anyway, eat her up, Elise.
I think so.
Eat her up.
But wait, before we even go back and go into the Elise thing, the elders knew that once Melissa did whatever she had to do in her life, she would become a white lighter and had nobody watching her, which makes me think, and we see this later on, but this is when I start to realize that the shit falls from the top. What is going on?
Why does Cole have to be the one to save her? That's part of your master plan?
I didn't even get a thank you. Nothing. They treat my baby so bad.
I know they did. They did. Anyway, eat her up, Elise. Eat her the fuck up.
It was so good. I was like, damn. I like Elise.
Yeah.
I mean, she was right, though.
That's why she's the editor. And you just giving advice.
So on one hand, I feel like Phoebe knows that she's still in love with Cole. I don't think she necessarily denies that. I also feel she knows that to break the cycle, she needs to stay away from him. And so forcing her back into a situation, knowing that they're going through a divorce, is kind of insensitive, because you wouldn't do that to somebody. Like, if she had said, well, this was a domestic violence situation, which it kind of was. Like,
had she worded it like that, yeah. But this
But I
is
also need to tell
still
my boss, like, you know, I'm getting divorced. Why you got to be all up my business to know that this is uncomfortable and inappropriate? So,
but also money. I don't give a fuck if you getting divorced. The puppy don't know y'all getting divorced. Until that shit is
capitalism.
announced, you gonna do this motherfucking interview, hoe. Right? I don't give a fuck. Break that
But
shit up.
she could have
Wrap
just
that shit
lied
up.
about it like she did,
Everything
like
else?
she ended up doing. Could never finish the interview.
I love You Don't Know How Lucky You Just Got scenes of all kinds. When she's making out with the guy at the bar and she sees that Melissa got saved. I There's just something about that just I love. You know, like when you when you come home and you turn on the news and you're like, oh shit, there was an accident on my way home.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I always like those scenes like that.
Uh-huh.
Phoebe, I don't know what you expected him to say. One, two, he's a narcissist and a lawyer, girl. Stop being emotional. First of all, you know this man. You know how he thinks. You know exactly how he gonna move. Why would that be your first question? Going back to what you said, she knows that cycle abuse, but it
The
feels so
sex
good
was
to be
good.
on that wheel. Julian looked really good in this episode.
The shirtless scenes, and I don't even really like a fuzzy man. But damn.
Eat her up cold, damn. They was dragging Phoebe, just snatching all her
Left and
edges
right.
this
Left and
episode.
right. Left and right.
Everybody is sick of her. Sick of her shit.
Everybody.
Like, he wants you back and he's still sick of your shit. Scenes like this is exactly why Paige and Prue be holding hands in those AI photos you hate.
You don't know how mad I get when I scroll through Twitter or I'm on TikTok and I see an AI photo. First of all, I get AI is bad. We're going to use AI. We just need to move on. Like, it is what it is, right? But the bigger injustice for me.
Is this what you gonna use it for? This is what you
But
go.
that's what you're going to use it for? This blasphemy? Get out of my face. Yo. And then it'd be some stupid caption like, they would have loved each other. Get out of my... I'd be so mad. Blocked.
There was a little Twitter beef a couple days ago. I think one of those charmed Italian accounts posted a really bad AI rendering of them. Phoebe's face was fucked up. Piper's eye was wonky. It was not a good one. And they got called out on it and they blocked the person who called them out. I love our community because we
You're
are
crazy.
so... You're not as crazy as a lot of communities, but we crazy.
Started following the Cole and Phoebe fan page. Whoever is behind it is crazy, but I love them. They just drag everybody left and right.
Did you see their post today? I mean, when Alyssa and Julian came out, it was talked about for months. Everybody came back together, and nobody's been talking about it a week later. All right. That's a lie.
Or he's been dragging the Paris convention, or she, I don't know who it is. I'm just saying he because it's easy, but they've been dragging the Paris convention. Yo. It's a good. It's
kind of like. Did you guys get sponsored to go, so we're mad, or are you just Team Alyssa? So fuck everybody who showed up. Either way,
we don't typically, and this is veering off a thing, but we don't typically talk about the drama that happens outside of Charmed, the series in itself. But the fan page did have a point. You can't consistently say that you want to do a reboot and not have Alyssa. And then the pot shots that they're consistently taking, even at the Paris convention, and Alyssa don't say nothing back. And I just feel like when Alyssa spaz out and cuss all of y'all out, Alyssa don't, nah. The way they drag her in the...
No. Alyssa don't, but she play that HR game because... Why was Haley Cuoco being like, well, you know, she hugged me? Real. Haley Cuoco has been fucking promoting shit all my life post Charm.
That's not the first time that she said that though.
She barely be piping up. She be like.
That's not the first time.
It's not the first time she said it, but she be saying out the beef. She be trying to stay out the beef, minding her business.
I mean, she don't have Haley
to.
Is one of the, she's one of the bigger guest stars of Charmed at this point, right? But I mean it's constant. Like as a fan, it turns me off when you want to watch them and they're all well, not all, I don't want to say all, but some actors of Charmed are just do the damn thing and move on.
Cause like, the beef can't be that real if y'all was just on Grey's Anatomy. Y'all was just on Grey's Anatomy being the alive sisters who had to verify their dead sister's body, but we never saw the dead third sister. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So, like...
It's weird. And just like...
Is it Uchi Wally or is it one mic?
And then like, man's them getting in women's business, like, stop. Just stop. I was so, like, every time I see something about them, I want to engage. And I feel like the only thing that comes up in my feed is them saying, which I guess brings in their ratings, is that, but it's them dragging Alyssa. Leave her alone. Get a job.
This is why I don't listen or stream House of Halliwell.
Yeah.
One, because we have surpassed them in the seasons. They're in 4 we're in 5. So
they rebooted like 4 times.
That's that too. But I just got through 4. I don't need to hear nothing about 4 ever again for a while. Keep 4 the fuck away from me. Like, TNT is in season 4 right now, and peace out, dog. Just like the One Tree Hill podcast was showing how the sausage was made, I don't. Especially if I'm doing this.
Right. I want it light and love and happiness and reflection on good times. I don't want to hear about consistently 20 weird. Y'all need to kumbaya and work it out.
Look, it's a recession. Y'all motherfuckers need to stop playing and get this fucking money.
That's what I didn't want to say it, but I just feel like unless she like kicked your dog or something like that, y'all talking about a reboot. And Alyssa's the bigger star. Right? I mean, to be honest, right? She has, and you're not going to have a Charmed reboot without Alyssa. Like, the fans are not going to turn in for that. So, we in a recession.
Yeah. It's not like...
Well, I mean, I don't think Rose is ever going to make up with Alyssa. So.
It's not like the Gilmore Girls reboot where Melissa McCartney had surpassed her co-stars. So, the reboot could have happened with or without her because... Hell, can we even get her? But it's P3, not P2, not P1.5.
They're going to kill her off, which is what they were alluding to. I think that's why I'm so bothered, because they were alluding to like killing her off or like sending her somewhere. It's weird.
I mean, it's weird that what started off as a show about sisters turns into a show about the greatest love of all is a man, but
I mean,
and
I feel like all shows start off like that.
And you know,
but I see you're trying to segue back into the episode, so I will let you do that.
I mean, you know, we haven't gone on tangents in so long. 2 weeks.
We haven't. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do better.
Hey, I started putting little notes by my report.
Wrap it up.
R.E.P.O.R.T. Where was I? Paige being so willing to summon a dark light into a trap and be like, who's after us? I don't got time for this shit. That is exactly why her and Prue be holding hands in those AI photos you hate.
No, absolutely not. Because Prue would have not have taken. That would have never have happened under Prue. How dare you? You gonna make me dislike Paige?
No. What I am saying is Prue was the one who started using the crystals to trap the demon. And Paige is the only one since Prue that really be like, let's get these crystals out and get them to working. That's the only thought process.
I think Prue would have had common sense, knowing that Homegirl is shooting out flowers. Did we know that Homegirl was shooting out flowers yet? No. Okay, but the fact that she's pregnant, like, you're not supposed to shit when you sleep. Come on. But I do see your point. But it was a slip up on Paige's part. Like, you don't take your eye off the enemy. Focus.
I would beat Leo's ass as soon as he came home.
I have a note. I think the elders let them get married because they know he was trash.
Nada is confirmed that I can grab you before you officially shimmer out. As soon as his fucking feet hit the fucking floor, before that blue-white light went away, mink, mink, mink. Kick.
He is irritating me this entire... More than... Maybe because I've had babies. He lucky he cute. Because that's the only thing saving him.
Barely at that. Cause... No, because that level of...
incompetence, dismissiveness, assholeness.
You real ugly right now.
You remember what episode was that where she was like blowing him up?
Bride and Gloom? Yeah.
That's what she did.
I'm going to park the car for a second. When Leo makes me irrationally mad, I think about the scene where Piper freezes him, Phoebe kicks him, and they just step all over his body.
That's what I was thinking of. That's exactly what I was thinking of, yes.
She should have... Oh my God, yo. Oh, guess we're toxic. She should have beat his fucking ass this episode.
That's how you knew this baby was a man. That's how we should have known that this baby... Because a little girl would not have switched sides to be like, let you understand what dad's going through. Because what? Since when you got all these charges, you don't do no work. What is going on?
The siren music did not sound seductive.
No.
It sounded like a whale.
Yes.
And that's how you know Christopher Columbus was out here fucking whales. Paige doesn't play when it comes to side chicks, and I love that about her.
Yeah. But I also feel like Paige got the smoke for any and everybody. So.
True. But when Homegirl was in the penthouse trying to, you know what, you don't deserve him. Paige was like, you want first or am I? Like, who's hitting first? Because she talking that hot shit. And I don't like Cole, but he's still your husband.
Right.
And in this one, she straight stabbed her. No talking.
What was it?
My note exactly is, and this is going to make sense to hopefully everyone, but I doubt it. Paige is moving like Jessica Dime from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I love it.
You are bringing it, taking it so back.
When they were in Jamaica and she fought that side chick.
I don't remember watching Love and Basketball at that point, but I do remember it being on like Love and Basketball, Love and Hip Hop. Excuse me.
I mean, struggle love regardless.
Play for our love.
I mean, Jocelyn was playing for her love. Homegirl was playing for her love too. Same shit. But yeah, Paige Matthews, aka Jessica Dime. I see you, and I appreciate you.
I can't stand you.
I really want to like insert the clip of Jessica Time just fighting that girl.
I don't see why not. Screen grab it from YouTube.
I'm like fucking getting sued.
Just put not my video. There you go. There you go.
Phoebe talking about her day getting worse. It's just another notch on the self-censor chart. Piper is literally she's like hiccuping orbs. Paige gotta be a supportive baby daddy. Shut the fuck up. Shut your ass up, Phoebe.
Look, her man that she thought she murdered off and was rotting in hell came back, won't leave her alone, is now seduced by a siren. I don't give a fuck about the rest of you.
He's not seduced yet. Okay, this is when Melissa is like, what the fuck is going on? And runs out the house. And then
everybody start blowing things up.
Yeah. And then she's running out the house. Phoebe's like, my day just got worse. Bitch. Fuck.
Aren't we supposed to not show magic to people? And they were just like, okay, we're gonna catch up to her eventually. Like, it's cool, whatever. When she dies, she'll be a white ladder.
Like, they simultaneously didn't care. Because, like, Paige should have gone after her, at least. If them two can't get their orbit shit together, Paige, go get her.
Paige says she is a witch, not a white ladder. That is not my job. Empathy is not on the plate here.
This is how I know Paige worked a customer service job before she was a social worker. That's not in my job description, all right? Y'all pay me to be a witch, and y'all barely pay me at that. All right, don't ask me for no extra shit. Am I getting a raise?
Though when she was like, my job is being a full-time witch. What does that mean?
I mean, we see it later on in the episode because officially she also is now the handyman in the house. She is Piper's baby daddy.
She everybody baby daddy.
God damn, that poor girl. I'm supposed to be mad at the siren though, for real. She slept with the man and y'all gonna flame her and not the man, but
I mean, the only reason why I'm mad at the siren is because, like, why are you involving me in this? What I had to do with that?
Because
that's between you and him. Like, why are you involving me?
Because why you in burn him too? Y'all only want to burn me. You gonna go back to that cheating ass man?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Why? But why you burning me though? Why am I involved? I'm married to the cheater. I can't go nowhere. I don't have no rights. I don't have no property.
You know, sometimes y'all say we get dark, and it's just like, oh, do we have to lie about our history?
And that's not even as a black person. That's just as a woman. Like,
no, I know.
I just wanted to call that out before they're like, oh my God, here you guys go making it about race again. It's about being a woman. I just want to throw it out there.
The name of the show is Black Girl Charmed. It was always about race.
I thought that the black was the lettering. The lettering of the font, like the color, not the actual people.
The color is white in the logo.
That's right. You're right.
But yeah, am I supposed to be mad at the siren? Hell no. I go for women's rights and their wrongs. Pew, pew, pew. There should be more blood on that pole. This is why Paige lives in the Book of Shadows. Someone needs to repair the house because obviously they can't afford to keep buying lumber and glass and supplies.
Well, I mean, the jig is up with Leo. He don't have to fake doing this anymore. He moved on up. He ain't picking up another tool.
I do love the after school special bit. Guys, you know how this works. You gotta learn your fucking lesson and your powers will get swapped. Why are we even talking about this? So cute. I
It was
love
cute.
that they are talking they shit. Like, they're making fun of themselves without making fun of themselves. Oh, I love these Lost in Translation scenes when Cole comes a knocking, and it really wouldn't have taken that much out of y'all to be like, oh yeah, she's pregnant. Ha ha ha.
It was so.
He was really
This is when I
trying.
stopped. This is when I stopped writing notes because
He was. I mean, I'm toxic. I'm sorry, y'all hear it. It's been spewing out of me all episode. I'm a toxic ass bitch, and I know Cole is a toxic ass man. But he was really trying, and sometimes you do gotta applaud a fish for swimming.
it was so. He looked so woebegone.
You
Like,
know what was bad because Paige was feeling sorry for him.
yeah, he was like, "Oh my God, you guys!" He just wanted a. His mama was a demon. He had to go fight for his daddy's soul.
I got
He just
your
wants our
daddy
family.
so loud you can't do anything about it.
I don't remember how the song going that way. So you can add that to the Jesus on the Mainline, the different track. I just, And then for a brief moment, Phoebe was like, I mean, he's trying, and Paige shut that down.
Yeah, because I mean, Paige was being real. Like,
I mean,
see, we can say that he's trying. You shut your bitch ass up. Shh. Don't even think it. Because the minute you start thinking it, you're going to start rationalizing it, and we're going to get in trouble again. Shut your bitch ass up.
Paige was like, I just started to like you. Chill out. All that stress that poor girl went into. I can't do this again.
These powers are useless. You would think a person who was actually good at his job would understand his charge's powers, especially the charge that he's married to, but whatever.
I feel like if it was Phoebe's powers, I'd be like, you got a point there, sir. But she'd be blowing shit up. She'd be blowing shit up. She'd be looking at it. She'd be blowing shit up. Like,
This is why he didn't survive the war.
R.I.P. my white lighter got hit by a bazooka. Kablam! I'm sorry.
It's not even on the same wavelength, but I need to get it out. Tears. I really want to do that to somebody one day.
No, that's why we fighting people. What's your next note? What is your next note? Because I'm all out of notes.
Speak out of French. That's like, okay, this is cute a little bit. You learn that your husband. Yeah. He didn't bring none of that shit home though.
It's probably
Case by case. As soon as he or
like
by
when
way.
you watch an anime. Yeah, like you watch an anime and they have to dub it and then you go back. Yeah.
This isn't the first time y'all even had a power swap, so why are we over here acting like we don't know what the fuck to do?
So you don't want to be pregnant and hormonal.
You holding on to that misogyny. That's why. I don't know, white letters are supposed to be fucking misogynist, but whatever.
I just feel like we meet the elders later and it all makes sense.
This is how I know he was too busy having orgies instead of working. You don't know how to write a fucking spell?
This is not Natalie. I will always say justice for Natalie. It was
Natalie
a plot.
knew.
It was a scheme set up by Todd to get Natalie out of here because there was no way possible that they were going to have Natalie for a few hours and then go back to him and be like, yeah, you're cool and all. Natalie could write a spell.
You know how to dust bitches, but you don't know how to fucking write a spell? Okay. You have been a white lighter for 60 plus years and you don't know how to write a spell?
I just feel like you keep saying this, and every time we see one of his charges, they're always on the brink of death. And the charm ones have to step in. His other charges have to save his charges.
You really trying to tell me that The man that y'all are going up for has been a white lighter for over 60 years. Don't know anything about his wife's powers. Don't know how to write a spell. And is a misogynist.
I feel like for the video, we need to have like, and now for Ray's weekly Leo rant. And then you just go into the rant.
Like, this is fucking bullshit, yo. Like, y'all really, I'm supposed to accept this? Anyway.
We should do like little TV screen that gets fuzzy for a moment, like little static. Please stand by.
Also, this episode needed Daryl. We should have seen Daryl.
We heard of Daryl, but we didn't see. I don't think he's sick of these bitches.
I only say that because Melissa getting arrested is low-key funny.
But what she got arrested for was so stupid. Like,
it's really not. Piper's lack of patience is hella funny.
Piper what?
Piper's lack of patience is hella funny.
What do you mean?
She's supposed to be sensing Phoebe. Instead of sensing Phoebe, she just goes to the penthouse.
She probably thought they were getting it. That would have been my first. I don't want that too.
Oh, so where the fuck is his lair?
In hell.
Is it in hell or is it down the block?
Probably in hell. That's where good layers would be. In hell.
But how did Phoebe get to hell without writing a spell or getting summoned?
There was like a back alleyway.
She got a Hogwarts hell? A Diagon Alley hell?
Yeah. I can see that. I mean, like, where else would it be, though?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure this shit out.
In the back of, like, a bar or something? Like, that'd be a good place for a lair. You wouldn't think about it, right? Like a strip club or something?
You kind of need privacy if you're going to be extracting, a pole from your midsection. What the fuck was this shit?
Use your imagination.
And my imagination says it's in hell, but how the fuck did she get to hell?
Power and determination. The power of love.
I've never seen acrimony, but I'm always like, how did she get on the boat? How did she get to hell?
That whole, like, I was so mad that they made me watch. I had friends who made me watch that movie. And I was so mad. Before we even get there was hard.
Friends.
I mean, we're not friends anymore, so yeah. But
you see,
yeah.
I would never make you watch acrimony.
I know, honey. I know. It was weird. It was. I mean, before you even get there, it was just bad. It was a bad movie. But yeah, we're just gonna say the power of love. That's what we're gonna say. She got there because she knew that she had to go get her man from the grips of this siren.
We should have known he wasn't dead. But this is erotic as hell, and I'm here for it.
I should not have.
It turned into Cinemax After Dark real quick, and I was like, I know we don't go for vanilla, but my search bar always say ebony.
Not real life though. No, sorry. I gotta get that out.
Phoebe, she almost fucked your man in front of you, and you was gonna let that stand?
Let that stand.
Ain't no way.
She was like, whoop that trick. Get her, whoop that trick. I was like, oh no, honey. I don't think.
Hey, make it hurt, okay? So I can make you feel good later.
What was that? Like, girl.
They were about to smash. And you know what? I never saw Phoebe Halliwell being a cuck, but here we are. I
mean, Cole needs some love.
Piper being as useless as Leo in a fight makes me sad.
And then, like, heal her. You can do it.
This isn't even your first time healing someone. You healed that bum-ass motherfucker in season 1. With what? The power of love. You know what? I understand. You don't love Phoebe. Fuck that bitch. She killed your sister. Why would you love her? Stuck her with a half-breed. So, Piper said it, not me. Don't look at me like that. She said that shit.
And then they lived happily ever after. Except he goes to see her and he knocks this time. And then they did the talk. And she was like, see, this is why we can't be together. Because I don't know if you're going to be evil. And then choke me out again. And I was like, I don't see.
First of all, pause. Parking the car. How did the florist not call the cops when he was...
The florist was like, oh yeah.
He glamored the florist. Yo... Because I have consumed a lot of true crime this week, imagine if, like, this was a different show. McCoy would have interviewed that florist like, hey man, the card said, I'm sorry I choked you. I thought it was a sex thing. I didn't know it was a DV thing. I get paid to write the cards, not judge the cards.
That's what I'm saying. Lenny Briscoe would have went to the florist, and Lenny Briscoe would have been like, sex or DV? I miss Lenny. Anyway, yeah,
That was honestly the most responsible, mature thing I've seen from Phoebe
and that's when
Halliwell.
he begins to hate her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want her to be right. And it's not the fact that what she's saying is right, it's that this bitch gave up on me.
Yeah. You saw the defeat in his eyes because it's like, I can't help. I was born this. Born
Not even just that. This is actually in the notes. Everybody was looking at Cole like, you whack ass bitch.
It's like scum. Trash.
Scram! Get out of
here. Yeah. I just feel like anytime he wants to do something for good, he does it better than their white lighter. I just don't understand why we didn't like go to the elders. Y'all fought for this bum marriage.
Well, the elders knew what was going on, but Leo was avoiding his pregnant wife because he thinks he's making up pregnancy symptoms to annoy him. Did we forget that part?
I'm just saying, like, if you really, you've seen them fight to be together, right? Why wasn't the elders brought in to be like, can we like lock his...
I saw Piper fight for Leo. I ain't never seen that man fight for her. He got suspended and they came up with hey, maybe if we get married, they'll leave us alone. That wasn't a fight. That was an HR solution.
And that's all she needed. You can't tell what somebody else's fight is. Okay, that's what she wanted and that's what she got. They fought for their love.
Piper Halliwell is a type of bitch that will come on TikTok and be like, my husband got me a butter dish when I got him a PlayStation for Christmas. And
then be in the comments like, you don't know anything from our 30-second video. Okay, that's my man and I love him. Like, all right. He just embarrassed you. But, okay.
I cooked
keep him off the streets.
An entire continental breakfast spread, including fresh hand-rolled croissants for my husband. And all he did was shove a croissant in his mouth and walked out the door. He didn't even say thank you. You should leave him. Divorce. That's the problem with you women nowadays. Oh yeah.
I do though feel like if this was like HBO and not on WB, Phoebe would have been like a naughty book writer.
I mean, she does go into her Sex and the City bag in like season 6, so blah.
Yeah, we get there almost like not Chuck, but something like that.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I just depressed myself because I realized that Piper would be Nara Smith.
How would you let's rate this episode?
My whack-ass husband said he wanted a baby, so I gave him a baby, and then he started going to work more than he used to. Fuck ass. Yo. Actually, before we get into ratings, I think we should have seen at least one couple go up and smoke before we got to Melissa and David.
I mean, we heard about it, but we didn't.
Yeah. Something's missing from this episode, and I don't know if it's like more violence
More violence.
or more drama.
I feel like more violence and maybe more Melissa. Like,
Yeah, we needed to see Melissa running into the streets.
yeah, like more connection to the fact that she's been traumatized because she almost got burned alive and then watched her husband die.
Yeah. And then was magically transported from her hospital bed to a couch. And then
Right,
everything
yeah.
started blowing up around her. But yeah, no, I think we just needed more. We definitely needed more Siren. 'Cause it wasn't fully fleshed out there. And it needed more. I think they underutilized Melinda a little bit. If we couldn't see Daryl during the there were 3 murder scenes, we should have at least seen him for the I got a friend scene who lets me in to go see Melissa. Cause who the fuck is this like regular degular troll person? Let her in the room. I don't know her. I don't know you. Let's see. I didn't note it, but we will get like flamed if we don't talk about ooh, bad baby.
Yeah, okay. I said my piece on the baby.
Paige stabbed this woman and then went to go save her sister. And if that is not baby daddy material, I don't know what else is. Matter of fact, Paige said, orb her out, Leo, because he had to he was by the kiss, so he didn't know any better.
Right.
Then stab somebody, then save her sister. All right, Paige.
She was. I mean, yeah, I can see 9 to 5 because the rest of these girls ain't pulling it.
But I remember the kiss this bitch being part of the promo. I don't.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, I don't think they added the bitch until like 9 o'clock when you could do TVMA. But I definitely remember that from the episode. I mean, from the promos. Yeah, that said, I'm gonna give this like a 6. 6 floral wreaths. Wasn't terrible, wasn't great. Has a lot of one-liners.
I will give it a 6 long wearing lipstick. It was memorable. Like I remember a lot of the lines and stuff like that. But this is also the true beginning of the end for Cole and Phoebe.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give it a 7 because I really liked Paige in this episode and I don't like her very often. So for that we get an extra MAC lipstick.
She's firing on all cylinders, but also it's good to see her be an asshole.
Yeah. But no. She's an asshole. Period. But not an annoying asshole. So yes.
Yeah, because you know what? Lock her ass up. We got Siren to deal with. At least we know she's safe. Let her stay there for can't argue with that.
She going?
You know, if we deal with the Siren, she gets put on a 5150 when she comes back. She's fine. No danger. She good. What's the problem? Why be mad?
I did like her a lot this episode.
Piper, you are a nag. That's not the problem. That's not the issue.
Yeah, I felt like it dragged on longer than it needed to. Like I shouldn't have to tell my husband. It was cute. It was haha cute at the beginning, but I didn't need a full episode of it.
Yeah. Also, his whole speech about I hear the voices too, but you know what brings me back? You.
That's why I skipped over it, and here you go bringing me right back.
Dog, you spent this whole entire episode avoiding your wife. You're a liar.
I rolled my eyes so hard because what are you talking about? You're a liar. So clearly you don't need peace because you don't. That's the whole reason why we're in this situation to be. See, now I'm mad again.
You saw
We'll
her
be right back.
burnt orbs and just looked disgusted. You didn't look concerned. Oh, the baby just might be just upset with all that. Obviously, I am not advocating for domestic violence. But had she cracked him over the head with a bedpan,
Like our grandmamas used to do.
you want us to be like our grandmas, right? Those are my, those are my straight thoughts. I don't have nothing except for, damn, you're not caught up on Beyond the Gates.
I'm like 2 episodes behind.
I need you to watch Deanna drag her mama.
Okay.
Because it's funny. Because they both got that same vein.
I saw that. Yeah. I'll watch it. I'll catch up. Sunday. Sunday's like my Beyond the Gates watching. If my child don't let me, watch TV.
You know he be beating you with books, so...
I was trying to finish the episode, and he was like, we're not doing this. He said, you're done. Read this dinosaur book. He said, you see how big it is? Read this dinosaur book. I said, can you give me 2 minutes? He went, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
You know, some witches be hoes. Blessed be.
And some hoes be witches. Blessed be.